Hey guys, it's Luka Sharp here back again with another little video. Today I'm going to be going over all of the Tennessee Titans 2024 draft selections. Uh, but yeah, before I guess we head into that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to try to keep this video short and sweet so people will try to watch it. So yeah, let's go ahead and try to get into this. Let's move this down. And then here we go. The Tennessee, and they have all the picks listed here. Starting off with the first round, 7th overall. The Tennessee Titans select J.C. Latham, offensive tackle out of Alabama. I was trying to find some stats on J.C. Latham, how many hits he's given up, how many sacks he's given up, and how many QB pressures being given up. But ESPN apparently don't give those stats. But I do think J.C. Latham is a pretty good pick. We're going to move J.C. Latham over to the left side because we already have a right tackle. But yeah, Tennessee Titans really desperately needed a left tackle to play with, of course, Peter Skoronski and then our new signing Lloyd Cushenberry to try to build up this offensive line for Will Levis. And it does look like that we are building up this offensive line with J.C. Latham. Sadly, we couldn't get Joe Alt. That was the guy the Titans were hoping to get. It would have been a good pick getting Joe Alt. He's by far the best left tackle in the draft. But J.C. Latham has been shooting up boards, and the dude is massive. I'm pretty sure he's like 360 pounds. Like, he is huge. But yeah, J.C. Latham, pretty good pick, I would say. If I had to grade it, I'd probably give it an A. If it was Joe Alt, it would have been an A plus. But J.C. Latham, I'm fine with it. It's an A. All right, and then moving on to T'Vondre Sweat. He's a guy who we also got. Let me see if he pulls up. Here it is, T'Vondre Sweat. We're going to be looking at his stats in college. Man, he played five seasons at Texas. Good grief. So yeah, his first season at Texas, he had 9 total tackles, 4 solo, 5 assists, and 1 sack. Second season, he had 22 total tackles and 1 sack. 2023 is where he really popped off. 45 total tackles and 2 sacks. That was, of course, his best season he's had. And like I've saw he's massive. He's like 365 pounds or something like that, or 265. I cannot remember what his weight is, but let me look it up really quick. But I'm pretty sure the dude is like massive. Look at that, 335 pounds. Like, he is massive. I think for him to turn out well, I think he's gonna have to lose some weight, which I think will come. And of course, there are some off the field issues with T'Vondre Sweat. Of course, he had a DWI later in his college career. But hopefully that doesn't affect him. I think he can pan out well, but I do think he needs to lose some weight. But yeah, man, that defensive line, if T'Vondre Sweat turns out well, that defensive line looking scary. Arden Key, Jeffrey Simmons, and now T'Vondre Sweat. Man, this defensive line is going to be nasty. And then 4th round in the 106th pick overall, we pick up linebacker Cedric Gray from North Carolina. Now, this is a pick that I've heard a lot of people say was like actually a good pick. Like, he might actually be a steal. And not gonna lie, I kind of agree. I do think he is probably going to be a starter. Let's look at his stats. And man, I can see why. Look at this. First season, he didn't really do anything. Second season is when he definitely took advantage. Look at that, 99 tackles and then 2.5 sacks. Like, he clearly got better every single year. 2023 was by far his best season. Look at that, 121 tackles, 64 solo, 57 assisted tackles, and then look at that, 2 forced fumbles, an interception, and then 5 sacks in 2023. 2023 is where the dude seemed to really pop off. So this could actually be a pretty underrated pick for the Titans. And also, I forgot to grade the T'Vondre Sweat pick. If I had to grade T'Vondre Sweat, I'd probably say it's a B. And this one, I'd probably also give it a B. Cedric Gray, he definitely does seem like a good player. I don't know. Also, his name, I don't know why. Cedric Gray just sounds nice. Like, I think he'll be good. He's definitely gonna be a day one starter, I would think. And then, also we get some highlights down here of Cedric Gray. Yeah. So yeah, Cedric Gray, I would imagine he's probably gonna be a day one starter. J.C. Latham, Cedric Gray, and T'Vondre Sweat will all be day one starters. Mark my words. Well, I'm pretty sure all of us know J.C. Latham will be a day one starter, but also with T'Vondre Sweat and also with Cedric Gray. Like, we just got 3 dogs. And then moving on to the 5th round, we got Jarvis Brownlee Jr., defensive back from Louisville. Not gonna lie, I mean, DB wasn't one of the Titans' like major needs, but I mean, you can never go wrong with picking a corner. You can never have enough corners. At least I think. Let's look at his stats. It says he's 6 feet, 190 pounds. I didn't even realize that I'm so stupid sometimes. But yeah, 6 feet, 190 pounds, not really big. He spent his first 3 seasons at Florida State, but then spent his last 2 at Louisville. Let's see. First season he didn't really do anything. Second season's when he went up. Third season is when he went up. Fourth season, that was probably his best season. Or maybe his third season, because his third season he had a touchdown. He had a pick 6. Oh, and he had a forced fumble in 2021. So 2021 was probably his best season. Either 2021 or 2022 was his best. But his latest season, he had 30 total tackles, 16 solo, 14 assists, 0 sacks, 0 forced fumbles, 1 interception. But yeah, didn't really do anything in the 2023 season. Plus, he's kind of, I mean, I wouldn't really say he's undersized, but, or in a way, he kind of is undersized. He probably needs to put on a little bit of weight. He is 6 foot tall, which, I mean, is tall, but I don't know. We'll just have to see how he pans out. I don't. He's not going to be a day one starter. Well, he's just not. But we'll see we'll see what he does. Maybe he proves people wrong. If I had to grade that pick, I'd honestly say it's like a C minus. No offense to Jarvis Brownlee Jr., but I don't know. I don't seem to really be high on Jarvis Brownlee Jr. And then 6th round, 182 pick overall, Tennessee Titans pick Jaquan Jackson, wide receiver out of Tulane. And I'm pretty sure the dude is like not tall. Like, I'm pretty sure he's like 5'9". So Jaquan. Let's see if I can find Jaquan Jackson. Come on, man. Come on, pull up Jaquan Jackson, the player. Do I actually have to, like, put the thingamabob? There it is. But yeah, we're gonna look at his, let's look at his stats in college. See, look, he's not really that tall. I mean, well, he's 5'11", 185 pounds. Not big. But I guess Rand kind of liked him. So that's probably why he got picked. But he hasn't really popped off that much in college. His 2022 season was probably his best season. 33 receptions, 554 yards, 16.8 yards a catch, and 3 touchdowns. With his 2023 season being 26 catches, 439 yards, 16.9 catches. 16.9 yards a catch, and then 4 touchdowns. That was probably his 2022 season is probably his best season. But yeah, I mean, there wasn't a really good. There was Brendan Rice from USC who was still on the board, who was projected to be like the best wide receiver at the time in the 5th round, but we took Jaquan Jackson. I kind of feel like the reason we took Jaquan Jackson, though, is because he is from Tulane, and Tyjae Spears, of course, played at Tulane. Tyjae Spears might have suggested this pick because him and Jaquan Jackson are tight. So, who knows? Maybe Jaquan Jackson turns out to be something, but I doubt it. Tyjae, I love you, man. But I don't think Jaquan Jackson's gonna pan out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who knows? Maybe he'll prove me wrong though, but I don't think he will. If I had to grade this pick, I'd rate it a C. All right, then moving on to the 7th round, 242nd pick overall, James Williams, safety from Miami. I've heard about this pick. Titans are probably going to move him to linebacker. Actually, no, not maybe. They are going to move him to linebacker. But yeah, the dude is like massive for a safety, which is why he's not going to be playing safety. Like, look, 6'5", 215 pounds. The dude's too big to be a safety. He'd be out there wrecking everybody. So Tennessee is going to move him to a linebacker. So let's look at his stats. He played 3 seasons, just 3 seasons at Miami before declaring for the draft. His first season, he had 31 total tackles, 20 solo, 11 assists, and 2 interceptions. So pretty good first season for a freshman. And then second year, he actually did better. He had a forced fumble, 1 interception, and then 20 assisted tackles, 39 total tackles, 59 total tackles. Third season is definitely his best season. So he got better every single season when he was at Miami, which is definitely good. 73 total tackles, 48 solo, 25 assisted tackles, 0 sacks, but 2 forced fumbles, and then 1 interception. He definitely got better every single year while he was at Miami, and that definitely does make me happy. So, did the Titans get a potential steal in James Williams? But yeah, I don't know, but I do see a little bit of upside in this pick. When the Titans did call him, he did seem happy that the Titans called him. He definitely seems like a dog. He definitely seems like he's happy to be here. I can't wait to see what this guy does. Who knows? Maybe he comes out and becomes a major steal in the future. You never know. You never know. But if I had to grade this pick, I'd probably say, I'm gonna go B minus. Because I do think the upside is kind of there for James Williams. So yeah, let's see what he does. Because of course the Titans are going to move him to linebacker. And then with the final pick, the Tennessee Titans select in the 7th round, 252 overall, the Titans picked Jalen Harrell, edge from Michigan. Michigan, of course, had one of the best defenses in college football last year. So, getting him was, I feel like, probably good because Michigan did have one of the best defenses in college football last year, and you can say that don't mean nothing. I mean, you're probably right. But I feel like it does show, like, that the Titans are trying to get, like, really good defensive players. And if you want to get good defensive players, why not take one of the starting pieces from the Michigan Wolverines, who had one of the best defenses in college football last season? So let's look at his stats. What? Come on, show me his college stats. Are you kidding me? You kidding me, ESPN? You have all these other people's stats, but you don't have his. But he's 6'4", 242 pounds. Let me look up his stats. Good lord. Alright, let's look at career. It's seriously gonna show every single game. Are you kidding me? Bro. Come on, I just want to see his, like, season stats. Like, come on. How's it hard? Bro, dude, are you serious right now? I guess I'll have to refer to this. Let's look. In 2020, it looks like he only played in 2 games, where he had 2 tackles, and that's basically it. And they were both assisted tackles. So he only had 2 tackles in his first season at Michigan. And then second season at Michigan, he played 6 games where he had 15 total tackles in his second season at Michigan. Definitely did play a little bit better. And some of them were actually for a loss, so yeah. Third season, it seems this is where he really started to pop off and get more playing time. Let's see. 4, 5, 8, 10, 13, 15, 16, 19, 23, 25, 30 total tackles. And it looks like he had 1.5 sacks in his 2022 season. And then his 2023 season, which was his final season, he had this is definitely, seems like his best season by far. I didn't even realize that he had his total tackles right here. Or that's literally his career total. Well, I don't want to see his career total. I just want to know how many he had in 2023. Well, it looks like he had 6.5 sacks in his 2023 season at Michigan. And then he had 29 total tackles. And then he had 2 forced fumbles in this 2023 season. So it looks like he did get better every single season that he was at Michigan, which definitely shows some promise. He got better every single year at Michigan. So yeah, I guess if I had to grade this pick, considering it was 7th round, I'll give it a B. We definitely did need edge. So yeah, those are the Titans picks, and those are my grades. If I had to grade the draft overall, I'd give it a solid B. I think the Titans had a pretty good draft. I know there are Titans fans complaining about this draft. I don't think it was bad. We addressed our needs. We got some solid pieces. And Ran Carthon even said that he was going to go after players who love the game and actually want to work hard, which I think he did. I think he got a bunch of guys who are going to be absolute dogs. I think he got players who love football, who are willing to put in the work and work their butts off and put it in 24/7. I can't wait, man. I'm excited for this upcoming season because Will Levis, it looks like he'll have an offensive line and receivers, DeAndre Hopkins, Calvin Ridley, and then Treylon Burks or NWI, it don't matter. Running backs, Tony Pollard, Tajay Spears, tight end, Chike Conquo. We also did get some undrafted free agents, which we got some tight end from Iowa, which fine with that because we all know Iowa is tight end so yeah, man. We also did get some Titans actually did sign some undrafted free agents from the University of Tennessee. They got Gabe Jeudy-Lally and they got Jabari Small. Man, I can't wait, man. But yeah, I guess if you guys like this video, I guess I can also go over the undrafted free agents that the Titans signed. But this video is over 20 minutes long. I can't go any more longer. So yeah, go Vols, signing up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.